podcast may include discussions about cannabis, including its use, culture, and industry-related topics. Any statements made are for informational and entertainment purposes only and should not be considered medical or legal advice. Cannabis laws vary by location. Please consult your local laws before purchasing or consuming cannabis. The views expressed are those of the hosts and guests and do not necessarily reflect the opinions of any affiliated entities. This podcast may contain copyrighted material used under the Fair Use Doctrine for purposes such as commentary, criticism, news reporting, education, and research. We make every effort to credit original creators and respect intellectual property rights. If you believe any content infringes upon your rights, please contact us to address any concerns. This podcast contains explicit language, mature themes, and adult humor. Listener discretion is advised. The content is intended for audiences 18 and older and may not be suitable for all listeners. If you are easily offended, this may not be the show for you.
We're here.
We're back. We're back. We're upgraded. I have relocated. Preferably masturbated. But we're back. What a vacation it was, though.
It was a hell of a vacation.
Damn!
I think Dabs is still on vacation.
I think he's still on vacation. It's okay. You know what? Some of us are still recovering. Not for nothing.
Yeah, I think Dabs is still on vacation, and that's okay.
It is okay.
You know, I'm sure he's gonna wake up very soon, and yeah, I'm keeping an eye on it. If someone get a hold of Dabs, tell him it's time to work. But if he's sleeping, it's okay. No one's in trouble here.
Some of us are still recovering. I hope everybody had a great 4th of July. I know we had a great time, Sanchez. We actually spent some time at your house. Thank you again for fucking having us. That was fun as hell. Fun as hell. Oh! Yep. Oh! Drop the horn on.
That's my favorite button, and then Francesca's is...
Oh, my God!
That's beautiful. But yeah, as you guys can easily tell by the background, your boy has relocated. My whereabouts will remain unknown. But how you guys like the setup, Sanchez? I know you were very excited and happy.
Oh man!
Of the level up. Oh wait, like you can't really see.
No Dabs, we riot. I have to agree.
See, I got some stuff for you guys to actually see in the background now. It's fun. I made it fun for you.
If it's not fun, then I mean, if it's not fun, it's not fun. But I mean, we had a good week. We had a very fun week. Gio moved. I literally played video games all fucking week, and just and I didn't watch the I haven't watched the Clean Sanchez annual again. I've just let it live. It happened.
I'm surprised.
And yeah, no, I when I did the sharp editing for it, it was just okay. I'm just gonna get through this, with for no reason whatsoever. And I didn't want to,
You didn't want to.
I just
You didn't want to. Let's just say it like that.
Yeah.
I didn't want to.
I didn't fucking want to.
Which was understandable because, dude,
It was a long day.
Working our asses off. You've been working your ass off, especially prior to the annual, like setting it up, putting it together, gathering all the guests.
Renowned
things. Like,
my bad. I'm trying to get this fucking music working.
Dude, stop. Why? Why now?
Because it keeps on going to the wrong audio. There we go.
He's made a statement about
See what he does? Look, this is why we can't go on vacation, because then we forget. This fucked, guys.
There we go.
You feel better? Better. Nobody blew their hands up yesterday. I don't know, Sanchez. Count your fingers. I know you were the one in charge of pyro.
Still got all 10.
I supervised, all right? He's fine.
Yeah, you did supervise. Good job, baby.
He had the
You were there.
professional redneck on hand.
It was good.
Everybody, I mean, we'll start with the 4th of July. It was a very impromptu thing. Toshi invited himself over to my house, and it just turned into a July 4th celebration smokeout.
Yeah, no, it was really cool. Actually, shout out to Toshio for coming and hanging out. Like, it's a far fucking travel, so I know it's not easy. Also, shout out to Katrina for coming out and being a part of the whole ordeal. It was really cool having you there. We hope to see you around more often, man. But yeah, no, it was really fucking fun. You guys had food, we had fireworks, we had Bud, which you can't have a party without some fucking greenery in your life. Speaking of,
downstairs we're having a party. Yeah, like there were people downstairs having a party as well.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool. Oh man, it was good. It was good. Man. From the dungeon's gonna have Maximus on his show in a couple days.
Nice, good shit.
Yeah, so I'm happy for him. So I do want
I know Maximus has been making moves. I've been watching them closely, keeping an eye on.
Yeah, my boy Lunchbox, and then you see, I did it again.
I'm telling you, yo, no more vacations.
I don't think it's that. Now
you can't take a break no more.
Now I'm just starting to think that it doesn't want to do the right thing when you're supposed to do the right thing.
physicist Stephen Hawking has.
You know we're live now, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just make it sure you know.
Not my problem.
You're a dick.
Yeah. So we have.
This is for you. Epically. See, when people say your computer is haunted, that means it's hacked. So, yeah. I'm kidding. Like hacking our show?
I'm kidding.
Who's hacking our show, bro?
I don't fucking know. But let's get on with a couple things, right?
Well, we got news. We had a whole week off. I know we have news.
Oh, we got a bunch of stuff.
Oh yeah.
So I want to start off with Neil Druckmann.
Mm-hmm.
We'll start off with Neil Druckmann leaving The Last of Us Season 3. The creator of The Last of Us.
Can I just say, can we blame him? Can we really blame him?
I blamed him from the start.
I mean, for initially allowing it to go on, yes. Because
It never bodes well when you try to do a show and try to retell a story that's already been told.
Yep. It's kind of like what happened with The Walking Dead, if you think about it. It started off great, but then it just veered off and fucking snowballed downhill.
Did you just call it The Woken Dead?
The Walking Dead.
Okay.
Walking Dead. Wow. What's wrong with you?
That's what I heard. That's what I heard.
You're done.
I haven't even started yet. No, but so I mean, he left because it's a big pile of streaming turd. I mean, the first season was pretty dope.
The first season was dope.
Let's be real about that for a second, because the first season was very well put, but then they decided to, I guess, rush the story. Because you watched the second. Did you watch the second season?
I watched the first 3 episodes. That was it. After the third episode,
that's all you. I mean, that was all. That was what for us too, right? 3 episodes that we watched for Last of Us, and then we were done. Biscuits and gravy, my man. Thank you.
Sklunks. Thank you, bro.
Wait, where is it? He said, "I guess not every show could be Fallout."
Oh, nothing can be Fallout. I don't care.
This is the problem. Fallout did not reboot a story or retell a story or do something that was already done in their world.
No.
They expanded. And I think people don't understand what expansion is sometimes, you know? And I'll tell you, Amazon got it. What do you think they're gonna do with 40K?
Okay.
Yeah.
You know?
My fucking knee.
Good.
Here.
I just cracked my knee because I'm not used to this setup. It's an L. Oh shit. We gotta redeem. I
bet you Pedro Pascal put his 2 cents into that show. It's not worth a penny.
I mean, listen, man. Pedro Pascal was probably the best thing in that fucking show. And then they took him away. Which, no bullshit, it's supposed to happen, but
yeah,
it just happened too fucking soon. They could have milked that a couple of episodes before giving it to us, you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, the statement that was made was, with work completed... Oh, Jared, you gotta hit the pipe. It was redeemed.
I got it.
Work completed on season 2, and before any meaningful work starts on season 3, now is the right time for me to transition my complete focus to Naughty Dog and its future projects, including writing and directing our next exciting game, Intergalactic: The Heretic Prophet, along with my responsibilities as studio head and head creative. Co-creating the show has been a career highlight, and it's been an honor to work alongside Craig Mazin to executive produce, direct, write on the last 2 seasons. I'm deeply thankful for the thoughtful approach and dedication the talented cast and crew took to adapting The Last of Us Part 1 and continued adaptation of The Last of Us Part 2.
Well, shit.
So,
listen,
they always start strong, but they always fall so hard.
I mean, we gotta see the same thing can be said with Twisted Metal. Twisted Metal opened up pretty fucking well, like introductory wise.
Yeah, but now we're getting the tournament.
Season 2, it has to blow season 1 out the window. Like, they have to top it. If they don't top it in any way, shape, or form, it's gonna flop. It's gonna flop epically. Like, I like the casting for Calypso. I like that they got my boy fucking Victor Zaz.
Yeah.
It's fucking, you know.
My boy with no eyebrows, yeah.
Yo, for real. But he's killing the game right now. You seen that show, Barry?
I haven't seen Barry.
Yo, he's the best part of that fucking show. No bullshit. Bill Hader's a G, but
I have not watched Barry.
It's a good show.
Another conversation that's going on right now. We'll kind of be in the nurturing. They got Captain America in the show. Don't worry about it. It's gonna rock. No, it won't.
What the fuck?
We'll get this out the way. GTA 3 actor, Reservoir Dogs actor, Michael Madsen has passed away.
Yeah, man.
For those who don't know, he played Tony Cipriani in GTA 3. You know, that's now another GTA icon that we've lost recently. You know, we lost Ray Liotta not too long ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we were going to get right into that too. Julian McMahon passed away as well. Dr. Doob.
dude, and he was.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. I've only ever seen him in that Fantastic Four movie. I don't remember much about him, but I do remember him as Doctor Doom.
Yeah,
you know, and to me that matters. You know,
absolutely.
I think even for like some actors, if there's one role that resonates with people, you know, unless you're Stephen Ogg, who doesn't like to be called Trevor.
Oh God.
You know, From the Dungeon says Nip Tuck on HBO kicked ass.
Yeah, that's true.
Never watched it.
That's true. That was a really good show, not for nothing.
So I got a picture here. I think you're gonna like this one. And this is kind of, you know, kind of transitions to some GTA news. Do you know who Brian Redban is?
Yeah.
So do you remember my theory about him being in GTA?
Mm-hmm.
So my theory is alive again. Check this out.
Or something resurfaced.
Yep. And this was just a couple days ago.
Okay.
Wow, it's so small. So we got a picture of Brian Redban right here.
I already see it.
Yeah.
I already see it.
Now
In the lappy.
this guy's he loves games. We know this for a fact. He's a huge gamer. But this guy has a collection of Rockstar items, okay? He's got hats up. He's got a bunch of hats.
Yep,
which I've
seen
been noticed you see them on the Kill Tony show. He's wearing these hats. The sticker is on his lap.
Tablet. That's his tablet.
His tablet. Yeah, and I can't tell what the other two stickers are, but that's a Rockstar sticker.
Yeah, that's without mistake. Yeah.
And I swear, like I've been saying this, you know, that whole Rogan space. Bro, I love this background music. If you want background music for yourself, go to slipstream.com. That's T-Pain stuff.
Boom.
And it's all free music, copyright free. So what we have here is an example of someone being quiet. And I'm an Easter egg hunter, so when I see things like this, especially knowing what the Rogue, and we'll call it the Rogan space because this is his circle of people. You know, is it GTA has had comedians on the show, like Cat Williams, Ricky Gervais has been in the game.
Yep.
You know, so is it wrong to think that maybe we're gonna have a Kill Tony style show in GTA 6? You know, with a comedy club, or are we going to get something a radio station with Joe Rogan running the radio station, like kind of like like podcasting or talk show radio in the game? I think this is a good conversation to have because we know that this game is going to be vast. We know that the radio stations are probably one of the most immersive things about the whole series itself. So if they're going to be adding things like podcasting and comedy, why not look at these guys who are at the top of the world in this game?
Especially guys like on the blow-ups and shit. All the dudes on Kill Tony are fucking hungry right now, so
yeah,
damn well they'll be down to do it.
You know, you got characters already on Kill Tony, like Hans Kim and I can't remember the one guy from Spain. He was a politician. I feel like his name was Rick something, right?
If he was a politician, I wouldn't fucking.
Rick what? Rick Diaz.
Diaz.
Yeah, Rick Diaz. You know, but this is my theory. I've been saying it for a long time. It's interesting. It's interesting. So keep an eye on that. So I
myself
know that you
grew up with.
Okay, that's supposed to be. Are you familiar with? You know what? Let me just show it to you.
Okay.
Because this is gonna be exciting. Are you familiar with who Thomas Middleditch is?
Of course.
Good. Silicon Valley.
He's a fucking tabletop RPer too.
Oh, yes, he is. Are you ready for this?
Oh, yeah.
Let's listen.
I know that logo.
Thomas Middleditch here. You may know me from Silicon Valley. Just to announce my involvement with the Commodore project. You know, as a contributor of sorts, we've come up with a title for me, probably just to placate me.
Could an iconic computer brand be brought out of hypersleep and rebooted? That's the idea of YouTuber Perry Fractic.
His recent video has stirred the retro tech world. But can he actually bring Commodore back to life?
He says all will be revealed in part 2 of his series, Let's Buy Commodore.
So we're gonna
the
watch,
fuck?
yeah, we're gonna watch a minute or two of this, okay?
By all means.
Yeah, this is huge news in the gaming world, and when I tell you this comeback had big stuff happening, this is just part of it. We'll get the main idea, and then we'll move on.
Looks pretty good, right? Oh, hello. Welcome back to Commodore Corner. Good job, Puppy Fractic. She's been guarding it while we've been away for a few weeks. And the question on all of your lips, chicken lips perhaps, is, did we do it? Did we buy Commodore? Still feels very surreal to even say as a sentence. Well, I'm going to reveal all in part 7, but here in part 2, I'm just kidding, of course. But first, it is necessary, I think, to do a very quick recap. For those of you wondering, buy Commodore? What, in the flip phone? So yes, in part 1, we explored why Commodore means so much and what was at stake if the trademarks were lost or sold off to money-hungry corporations. 2 trademarks had genuinely lapsed recently, including one from 1982, an absolute classic, lost forever. So it really was now or never. We also talked about plans to help kids the same way that Commodore helped us as kids through something called Commodore Care. No, it's not like Apple Care, don't worry. And yes, we styled Commodore Corner in the classic rainbow.
Yeah, that great joke, by the way. But,
Yeah. That was
to give an idea of what's going on, and from the dungeon, I know this is your style of shit too, you old fuck. The Commodore is coming back, and it's not gonna be your typical like 3D modern games that we're into. They're going back to the old style of stuff. Okay, this is a huge thing. Okay, this is awesome.
Well, as famous from the Commodore 64 logo and box and adverts, something which amusingly triggered a few people. Imagine getting angry at a rainbow. Well, anyway, the big moment was that ending. Apparently, we've got now to a subject that we can all agree on. Money. And you're probably asking, what was the deal to acquire Commodore? Yeah. Well, 7 months of meetings doesn't make very good viewing, but let's just say it went something like this. But what's the cost? Okay, well, firstly, context. Steve Jobs said that the Apple logo was valued at 100 million and would take 10 years to recreate. But CNN said recently the Commodore logo is still recognizable by 87% of people. So you could, in a fun way, kind of cheekily argue that the Commodore brand is worth $87 million. And Commodore sold for about 17 million back in the 90s. It was valued by Brand Finance.
Yeah, so it's all about these stuff that we don't understand. But the last thing I do want you to see is this.
Hello, Thomas Middleditch here. You may know me from the Middleditch and Schwartz improv comedy specials on Netflix, or maybe probably Silicon Valley from HBO. I am calling in to announce my involvement with the Commodore project, not only as an investor, but as a contributor of sorts. We've come up with a title for me, probably just to placate me, but Chief Creative Officer, I believe, is the latest iteration of the title. Basically, it all goes.
Now, for Silicon Valley, for Silicon Valley fans, he literally put CEO of Pied Piper in this little thing here, okay? So if you watch the show and if you understand what that is, that is kind of funny.
So he's creative chief officer, like he's...
Yes, he is. He's a big deal in this new era for Commodore. And I have to say, yes. Absolutely, yes. He started streaming on Twitch. And it came out of nowhere. No one like really thought like, oh wait, is this like a thing? You know, like, is he really streaming? But then he started doing RP.
Yeah.
And him being an actor, him doing improv comedy, it worked out so good that he became literally one of the best RPers in the game right now. You know, and this is a guy that we used to see in Sprint commercials or Verizon commercials. You know what I mean? He was the nervous skinny guy, and no one knew who he was, and now he's the CEO of Commodore.
That's crazy.
That's a insane fucking resume. So he is a big part of this. So
Goes through me. Now, jokes aside, Perry came to me with a vision for the future of the Commodore brand. And what he laid out for what's to come, basically as a launching pad for future products, was super exciting, but also his awareness and his idea for how to consolidate what's already there, to offer a bedrock for the existing Commodore Amiga community, which is awesome. I myself grew up with an Amiga. That's right. Yeah, an Amiga. Kind of fancy, I know. But Amiga was my gateway drug to my gaming addiction, which I've now turned into a career, I guess, on Twitch. Yeah, whatever. Give me a follow. Twitch.tv/middleditch. It's not a big deal. But yeah, I'm a pro gamer. But I owe it all to the Amiga. I mean, I grew up playing games like Speedball 2, which is my favorite of all of them. Shadows of the Colossus, Turrican, even the Talking Animator. You know? All of these games really helped me as a young boy. I don't know if this resonates, but I kind of didn't have a lot of friends. I was bullied a lot. I was lonely. And I think that my home as a boy, which was the Amiga, and for a lot of people Commodore, deserves a second chance in the spotlight.
Yes, it does.
And also to pay homage and to honor and to foster a home for what already is. But I'm stoked to be involved, and thank you, Perry, for inviting me. And right, yes, now back to Perry for sports. Not sports. Okay.
Yeah, so amazing.
Dude, that's a major fucking move.
Yeah, this is a huge step in gaming.
That's insane.
Is the music too loud?
No, it's chill.
Okay, cool. I just want to make sure. And you hear me good?
Yeah, of course. We gotta ask viewers. They're the ones that'll tell us. Like,
that's true.
I don't know if they can hear you.
Yeah, so yeah, the Commodore is back. I'm so excited. So excited.
Dude, that's insane.
Yeah.
That's I'm baffled. See, I had no idea that was happening. So
yeah, I think it's got a good team behind it. I think a lot of people are going to be excited that we're going to get something new but old at the same time, because old but new works. Old but new works.
Dude, and I trust Middleditch because he's a fucking geek. He knows exactly what we want. Like, and to bring something that classic back with a more modern touch, dude, I'm ready.
Yes, so we have an article here.
Ooh.
You sent this to me, and this is about Thailand. And Thailand is legalizing marijuana after becoming the first Asian country to decriminalize it.
Yep.
Okay, now a little context here, and I'm reading this straight from the article, so there's context and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
This article came out 2 days ago. 3 years ago, Thailand made history as the first country in Asia to decriminalize cannabis, triggering a green rush that reshaped the nation's economy and culture. And suddenly, thousands of cannabis dispensaries and related businesses sprang up, many clustering in tourist hotspots like Bangkok's Khai San Road and the beaches of Pattaya. The new
I read through the article. It basically, like, just to generalize and summarize.
Yeah.
What they did was, it became such a huge tourist attraction that it started opening up gateways. And what I mean by gateways, it started becoming available to minors like more easily. Trafficking of it in and out of Bangkok and shit started becoming easier. So it's basically like we can't have nice things. Like one of these situations where they legalized it, people took advantage of it, and now they have no choice but to delegalize it because of what fucking happened. So it's fucked up because like the article does state that within the first couple of within the first year or so that they legalized it, shops and shit just fucking started blossoming out of left field, left and right, and Bangkok became like a mecca of it. So all the tourists and people coming from the US and everything to go out there and visit, it became a fucking mess. Like we just can't have nice things. Like, legit. It's fucked up. But yeah.
Sleeping Beauty's up. He's coming. He just woke up.
Hey!
He was
comatose fever.
He said shit.
So I'll save the next one.
Oh man, that is so funny. So I mean, while we're still talking about this, I mean, the policy U-turn is kind of crazy. You know what I mean? Because and I'm actually kind of surprised as well, because I thought that this was going to be a situation like Las Vegas that has an abundance of fake cannabis shops all over the place. And I theorized this about a few shops in New York City as well. You know, there's a lot of these shops that I don't really trust.
A lot of shops in New York City, remember, they got busted.
They got raided. But what's not to say that they're doing it again, especially the guys who are selling weed. And I'm not trying to rat nobody out, but you're selling weed on the fucking sidewalk in front of a 7-Eleven, and you know, you expect me to trust you when I could go 6 feet away and go to an actual dispensary? You know, there are more trustworthy things. But then, like, we're having a situation where a country that, in a landmark move, legalized cannabis in a place that they completely frown upon it, and now they're taking it away. It's fucking crazy. You know, and again, only medical is allowed, but still.
They took advantage of it, man. That's the fucking problem. And it wasn't even just the country itself, it was the people that went to visit. Like, they really fucked people over.
Yeah. Those doctors
are
gonna be doing a lot of paperwork the next couple months.
Oh yeah. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, so that's one wild thing that's going on. I'm gonna wait for Dabs to get here to talk about this next one, but I do want to talk about something that's been going on with the game Ready or Not.
Ooh.
As you know, it's coming out on console in a couple days.
Yeah.
And myself and some of the guys are ready for it. You actually showed interest in it because you were like, if the guys are playing it, you know, why not? But the problem when it comes to PC games, a lot of them are very gritty, realistic, uncensored, and that comes with Ready or Not. Now, Ready or Not is a ultra realistic cop sim shooter.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I've said it many times. It's one of the best games out there today, and the reason for that, it's because of its immersiveness. Okay, about how unpredictable the situations are and how raw the moments get. Okay, now I can understand changes because now they're coming to console. Crossplay is about to be enabled. Crossplay is enabled in this. Now we're coming to a situation. There he is.
Good morning.
Are we done now? Are we done?
Nope. We've only just begun.
Oh shit.
Morning.
Did you sleep good?
Dude, that was a 4-hour nap that I needed.
That was a good one then.
The 4-hour nap? Well, you're about to wake up to a great hour nap because you have a Bong hit to redeem, sir.
I'm getting ready to pack full right now.
There it is.
Hey, attaboy, 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 attaboy.
So
I
and
was
it's
planning
actually,
on doing that. I was planning on doing that whether they redeem points or not. So
there you go.
He's gonna
So what's interesting, and also for anyone in the Twitch chat, there are a few animated emotes in there that are cool. It's just rolling pizza. It's just rolling pizza because I have new ones coming very, very soon.
Oh yes.
And I'm excited for them. And obviously they don't animate on the fucking podcast because it's fucking. That's so fucking.
Get out of it for nothing.
And you know what? This is all Streamlabs shit. So yeah, but yeah. Anyway, Dabs, I'm glad you're here because we're talking about Ready or Not.
okay.
And I'm sure you heard the little quiff that me and JM got into. It wasn't even like bad. We didn't get into an argument. It was a quiff. You know?
Queef? You got a queef? Beautiful.
I'm ballsy. I don't take no shit from anyone. I smoke my stogie anywhere I want. I don't have to find a hideout place like you.
One more time.
Oh, nope. Trying to go back and forth, motherfucker. Suck it! Suck it! Suck it! Suck it!
Fucking fat fingered the fucking loop.
Motherfucker!
God damn it. Anyway,
Well, Gio won that one.
Yes, he did. So Ready or Not's coming to console, and obviously they're making a lot of changes. Now, some of these changes, and I'll show them. They're censored already, so you don't have to worry about that since they're already ruining the game.
What do you mean?
But they've censored pretty much all the immersive realism stuff that make the game great. Oh, damn it.
Wow.
So, for example, I mean, some things are understandable, but wait till I get to the end before we start going crazy, right?
Okay.
So the first change that they did is that they're used when you start the game in Twisted Nerve, you're in a situation in a sex trafficking situation with specific people, and people are drugged up and they're on the bed and they're convulsing. Now the child is not convulsing anymore, and now they're just sleeping in the bed during a shootout in a warehouse, which again, just wait till I get to the end. And this next one here, a nudity involving the ghillie suit suspect has been adjusted, so the guy's dick is not out anymore. Okay,
that's understandable. I don't want to see nothing dangling.
Yeah, I don't want to see that.
Wait till I get to the fucking end. In hide and seek, hostages now wear underwear, and in hide and seek, that is another sex trafficking mission that you do.
Okay.
And over here, a police informant hostage now wears underwear, someone that they beat the shit out of into pieces. And then another one, photo of minors, objective model was revised, also to better connect narratively with the later mission. Now, this is something that I do agree with right here, but let's go step by step, right? So the thing with the girl convulsing into the girl's sleep. Now, here's, and I'm gonna break this down into my perspective because everyone has a different perspective about this situation.
Okay.
Now, first off, I get it. You want it to be a little more peaceful, a little less scary. But what makes this game great is that when you go into a situation like this, all bets are off, and you know that you're walking into something that is as close to possible as what the police are going through. Right. And that's what this game was about.
Right.
Right.
That's what this game was about. The realism, the immersiveness, getting into the action. Now, these two here with the nudity, it's whatever, right? But
yeah, honestly, I could care less. I don't care for it necessarily, but it wouldn't bother me if I had to interact.
But here's my thing. Grand Theft Auto,
Yeah.
Red Dead Redemption,
Right.
Yeah.
Cyberpunk,
Right.
especially, and a few others. You know, so why are we making? I mean, put sliders. Put sensor sliders on if you're gonna go all out like this. Over here with the hostage. I mean, again, the guy is bloody as hell. I don't think anybody cares if his dick is hanging out because the guy looks like he's about to get crucified either way. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, no, and you know, these are the things that make the game immersive.
Right.
Now, this last part right here is probably the most understandable part, you know, but as you can see here's from these photos, you know, it's the photos of Miner's objective model, and they're showing faces here, but still, it still paints a very negative, uncomfortable picture that I don't like. And I may sound a little bit of a hypocrite saying, you know, maybe taking this away is a good decision, but then also you have police officers that go through this every single day who are going into situations like this.
Yeah, but the difference is, I mean, in my opinion, the difference is those people are conditioned to deal with those situations differently rather than we are.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Well, and that was what I was going to piggybacking off of what Gio just said. That's what I was going to say is yes, the realism aspect of that. I'm sure a lot of people are like, oh, well, my immersion. But my whole thing about it is
dude, a lot of that
98% of America, 98% of America is not, they're all desensitized at this point. So like anything that is like something like this or something that's graphic or whatever, especially if like teenagers get their hands on this game,
which they will, which they will, because they're not going to tell their like how we grew up. We're not going to tell our parents that, hey, this is a fucking M-rated game. I really shouldn't be playing this. Anyway, they're just going to be like, oh, mom, look, there's this new SWAT game that's out. Can I get this SWAT game? And the parents are like, yeah, sure, honey, no problem. Don't even read the ESRB rating on it. Don't even do their research on it. They get to GameStop, Walmart, wherever the fuck, and they pick up the game and they get home and their kids are playing this game, and God forbid one of those shots pop up of those fucking especially the teenagers, young minor fucking part of that. Let that motherfucker come up and you're gonna hear all types of shit from fucking modern day millennial parent America. Yeah. So, absolutely. I love that too. And it's just it's fucking my big deal about this, and JM was asking me like what is your major overall thing? I'm like, my major overall thing is that you had a publisher that wanted to publish your game a while ago and you refused to do it.
Right.
So that you could keep your game the way that you wanted to.
Right.
You know? And now you completely backtrack and did the complete opposite of what you said you were going to do, and now you're with a bigger publisher and now you're changing everything about it. And I get it. You had to do what you have to do in order to make your money, to get the name out there and stuff like that, right? You know, I get it. You know, that's what they do. But I like the pureness of what a video game is supposed to be.
Well, here's my question though. Like, do you blame the publishing team for possibly being in the ear of the developers and say, hey, you might want to change some things? Because if we're going to publish this and it's going to go out and we're going to hear a whole bunch of lashback because of what you have in your game, that's not going to look good for us for marketing.
So, in an end standpoint, with like not just marketing, like sales in general.
Yeah, sales too. Yeah,
like you're gonna fuck your sales because now you're fucking yourself out of like a wide audience, because pretty much nowadays ain't nobody trying. Like I said, some people are not psychologically ready to deal with like visually with shit. Like, I mean, look, what's the game? Hogwarts. Also arachnophobia mode.
Yeah, the arachnophobia shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they got shit like that, like, for a reason, which is what I agree with Sanchez. You know, I believe they should have a slider if it's that fucking serious.
Now look at that. Since that announcement was made, they have gone to mostly negative reviews.
Oh.
I saw that on Steam this morning.
Yeah, potential customers beware. Do not buy this game. Do not support a company like Void. This game wasn't perfect initially, but now they are choosing to censor it. They made their money from you, the PC players on Steam, and now, out of sheer greed, they're appeasing the console market regulators by censoring the game to meet their demands. Their own community manager, Kaminsky, confirmed on Steam that no matter how the PC community feels, this is a done deal. There will be no option to keep the original version or avoid the forced update. To chase console sales, they're showing utter apathy and throwing their original Steam PC supporters under the bus. Unsurprisingly, many paying customers are voicing their anger, as is their right. This is not review bombing. It's legitimate backlash against fundamentally altering a paid product post-sale. And like other studios before them, the developers will no doubt claim they are the victims here, while friendly game journalists rush in to defend this anti-consumer practice. Do not fall for it.
All right. Go, Freshie, please, by all means.
Listen, I get it. I understand. And I'm looking at my camera when I say this, so kick in for a minute. In order for a company, especially a video game developer, to make money, there are changes that will have to be made post-production, post-sale. It's gonna fucking happen. So you say that it's not review bashing, but that's literally what you're doing.
Yeah.
That is literally what you're doing. Exactly. So by you sitting there and
I do
being
agree
a fucking
with that.
internet reviewer and being like, oh, well, I played this game when it originally first came out. I bought it. I spent my money on it. But now because they're changing everything, I'm mad. But do you understand like I said earlier, do you understand the lashback that the company is going to get if they put out that version of the game? You're still going to be happy about that?
At the end of the day, they're just trying to cover their own ass. The company,
exactly. That's what it boils down to. That is exactly what what it boils down to.
And that's what I do want to answer your question, because I do want to blame the publisher, you know, but I also don't know enough information to who was okay with this too.
Very true. Very fucking true.
Exactly. You know, we're only looking at this at face value. We weren't in that room. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, we don't know if there are any unhappy artists. You know, we don't know if there was any investors originally. You know, and I mean, it comes out in a few days, so we're gonna see what happens. I mean, I told the guys, I'm gonna give it 7 days. I will give it 7 days, respectfully. Okay. You know, because I want to see what they did, and I just don't want my immersion broken.
Listen, and I get that.
I know. I know.
I get that. I get that.
Like we've got to think. We've got to think logically.
Yeah.
Like, at the end of the day, we have to be realistic about the whole situation.
Yeah.
Fantasy developing is a great fucking thing. We can all fantasy develop all we want.
Yep.
Yeah.
But reality has to set in.
Yep.
Companies got to make money in order to continue functioning. They got.
Do you want another Ready or Not? Do you want them to continue to update the game? Like
you know what I mean? So
these changes are minuscule.
You got to give them a chance.
Yeah, these changes are minuscule.
And 7 days is my chance.
Yeah. That's understandable. That's
a fair chance.
That's fair as fuck.
I still enjoy what it is at the moment. So, but now the last topic, and I want to save this topic for last because it is a wild movement that's happening right now, and it's called the Stop Killing Games movement.
Oh shit!
Hang on. Oh, guys, another update because I can do this now.
Are you really?
Yep.
Wow.
He just
Oh wait, you ready?
You know what that reminds me of? Remember, you don't watch Archer like that, but
I've watched a few episodes with my brother-in-law because he forced me and my wife to watch it.
It's so funny.
There is some familiarity.
Familiarity,
yeah.
yeah.
Yes.
In the first episode, fucking he's on the elevator going up, and that it sounds like the song that plays in the elevator. It's
that might be the one. That might be the one. That might be the one.
So,
Gentlemen,
stop killing games movement.
here's Democracy Manifest.
Stop.
How pissed off do you get when you
About?
buy a game, and
Uh-huh.
let's say the game's been out for 10 years, right?
Okay.
But it's still being sold for $60 at full price.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that would piss me off.
And
Yeah.
you buy the game, and they decide to shut down the servers 2 days after you buy the game
Right.
at full price.
Right.
That's just not right.
No
Yeah.
offline play, no way to access anything or anything like that.
I don't like it. I don't like none of that.
Okay.
Stop killing games is the petition to stop all that.
Okay.
And here's the petition, which is now at 1,182,352
Damn.
people. Now, the interesting thing about this is that the UK government did reply, and they said that they're going to keep their standards the same.
Mm-hmm.
But after a certain amount of signatures, they consider it for argument.
Yes, they do.
I think this is enough right here.
Yeah.
The whole
It's
movement is
almost halfway. I would say
Yeah.
once it gets to 50%, which is 5% away, yeah.
now the whole purpose of this movement is for people, and I'm not talking about to bring back games, although it would be cool to bring back some games. Like my wife would say, Simpsons tapped out.
Yes.
Simpsons tapped out.
You know, now this movement is for companies to start enacting policies when they make their games for their services to stay on.
Mm-hmm.
Even if they have to be player owned and have community stuff, like kind of like what 5M does.
Yeah.
You know, stuff like that, but having it for every video game that comes out so that the game stays alive.
Hmm.
You know, not necessarily RP servers, but just specific servers or databases that keep the game going so that you're able to still enjoy the game that you pay for.
Yeah.
Shit, I'd sign.
I would sign it.
Yep.
Unfortunately, that's a narrative for Europe, apparently, because their ESRB or their online play or whatever like that is probably different than ours.
Yeah.
But I would sign it if I lived in like the UK or in France or wherever the fuck. Like, yeah, I'd sign that.
Yeah.
I would sign it.
And this is still, I mean, this is something that will become a worldwide thing.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
These game companies need to stop stifling us.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Let's see, what happens if I refresh it? Did more people sign it? Yeah, look at that.
Yep.
Wow, it's still going.
Yep.
Still going. Good shit.
Yeah, so, I mean, stop killing games, guys.
Well, and yeah, like, dude, I don't want to wait like 2 years because I don't pick up games right when they come out. Like, I wait a little bit because I want to read reviews, I want to watch videos on it without spoiling myself, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
But I give it some time to like gain some traction and get a name and have major reviews come out. Like, I know we say fuck IGN on here, but IGN and fucking Game Informer's getting ready to come out and they're going to start doing reviews again. Like, I want to hear all of that before I decide, hey, I want to spend $70 on a video game.
Yeah. I agree. You know, unless this game is like GTA 6, which we're all going to fucking buy, you know, and I heard some of us saying they're going to go hard and spend the money on the collector's edition too.
Who the fuck said that?
Me.
Oh, you fucking, you know.
JM said it too.
JM said it too?
JM said it too, that if there is one, he would probably end up getting it as well. Listen, when GTA Vice City came out, at their party, the Vice City release party, the people who worked at Rockstar got a mirror and a blade for Hey, Gio, we're live now.
He knows.
Fuck. No, we had a situation earlier where the fucking sound was fucking up on me. It was like, we're live now.
Yeah, I know. Trust me, I know. I'm doing a call. Oh,
I do not care.
Yeah, so well, anyway, it is pause for the cause.
It is.
Good, because I didn't want to put the thing up. And I got something to throw a shout out for. You left me some goodies in my house yesterday.
Yes, sir.
You know, which Dabs, we missed you yesterday. And like Toshi was just like, why the fuck couldn't Dabs come? And I told him, I was like, well, we kind of spoke about that. Grizz wanted to come with his lady and Dabs, but Grizz has a motorcycle. You can't fit 3 people on a motorcycle. And then he was like, but Dabs, what about Dabs? I'm like, Dabs' car is not working.
If he would...
like, yeah, say it. Say it.
I'm gonna leave that for off the podcast. I'm gonna leave that for off the podcast.
We fucking told him. I was like, bro, he'll be here soon. Okay? Give him some fucking time. Yeah. Fucking asshole he is. I will say he was actually well behaved yesterday.
Oh yeah.
We'll talk about
it. Because he kind of had a lion tamer, which was fun.
He had a chaperone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard he brought his boy with him, right?
Yeah. No, it was funny.
Yeah,
it was funny. It was a good time.
I got a new mouse yesterday.
Show it off.
You want to see it?
I do.
So I got a Logitech 502.
Oh!
Oh, nice.
Wired?
Very smooth.
Wired. Really smooth.
Dabs is all wired.
Not all wired. My keyboard's still wireless.
Oh, shit.
And I already found a Steel Series that I want. So.
Is that one still? Oh, no, that one's Logitech.
This one's
Logitech
Logitech
is good. I'm actually waiting for a Logitech sponsorship now for us.
This mouse says on the box that it has 11 programmable buttons on it. I did the count. There's only 7 programmable buttons on this thing.
There's probably an alt, like alt.
Well, I went through and I really fucking played with this mouse yesterday and this morning. And I was trying to get all the buttons down and what they do and everything else like that. So 4 out of the 11 buttons actually do things to the mouse. So I have 2 buttons that control RGB. I have a button that controls my resistance on my wheel. On my mouse wheel.
I love that.
Then,
that's my favorite button.
And then I have 3 buttons that do RGB and then the button for the wheel. I don't know what the buttons for the RGB really do. I was just pressing buttons.
Just pressing them.
But no, I love it. It's real smooth. It comes with weights that go underneath of the mouse to help keep the mouse to the mouse mat.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool. But it's like a typical your run-of-the-mill regular mouse nowadays. It's laser track and all of that shit. So it's good. I like it.
Oh yeah.
That's good.
I got it at Walmart. If anybody was wondering where to get it from.
Walmart always comes in the clutch. I still got this fucking Iron Man thing.
Hey, I love that.
Oh shit.
I love it.
French is over there snuggling up with the blanket.
I love that the lighter in the eyes. That's my favorite thing. It doesn't light up the whole thing.
You can turn that off to conserve the fucking battery.
Oh, can you really?
Yeah.
So I do want to talk about this thing, and I smoked it today.
Okay.
These from Hemper.
How are they?
Dude, these fucking Debs, look at this shit.
Let me see. Oh, they're $100 bill wraps. That's badass.
And they're not because Gio had come to my house a couple months ago. He had these other dollar bill joints.
Yeah, I think they were $1 bills though.
Yeah, and that paper. I mean, I felt like I was smoking construction paper with that shit. That was ass. But
that's why I don't if I get specialty papers or whatever, Like I always ask the dude, I'm like, pull a paper up. Let me see.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You know, so these Dabs, you're gonna like these.
Okay.
So the ink in it is actually soy ink.
Okay.
And Gio actually thinks that it might have been stamped on or something like that.
It looks like it was stamped.
It looks stamped.
Yeah, and I mean it's very well done. Me and Frenchie rolled with it, smoked with it today.
How's the taste though?
Oh, I had no issue.
No issue with taste.
And it burned like a fucking blunt.
Did it really?
It burned really slow.
Okay.
Like this was incredible to smoke out of, and I didn't have an issue. I didn't cough that much. And then I looked up how much they are. They're like $2 a pack, so I'm gonna get me a box. You know, because like these are special. You know what I mean? And we have these other ones. Like, you know, I like the tuxedo. Mm-hmm. You know, I've had, you know, Gio has given me these ultra thin cones before, which these are very nice too. I'm starting to realize that Hemper has a really interesting line of products that are actually really good. And so I signed up BRVG for their affiliate program, and hopefully we get an email from them soon. But there's, you know, I'm gonna do a couple reviews on some of these papers, man, and there's some really, really good stuff here. But I also don't know why you would leave bamboo banana when you know I'm fucking allergic to banana.
No, just toss them or give them to somebody else.
Yeah, and then, you know, then there's other ones. These I've smoked before. The lids.
Mm-hmm.
I've never heard of them. Are they good?
These are good too. They burn kind of fast. They're kind of a little rough at times.
Okay.
But they burn really good. And then, you know, obviously, you know, Gio got hooked me up with 2 more glass tips that were in there. And more Hemper tips. So, I mean, Hemper, eat right back.
Yeah, man.
Please,
let us know, Hemp. Let us know.
Yeah, so I mean, this is
my subscription. Don't worry.
Yeah, but this is a fucking 10 out of 10.
Well, when I come up there, if you still have those, I want to try them.
No, I will.
Okay.
Dude, he just said he's getting a box.
A box?
A box.
They're $2 a piece.
Oh no, but he didn't just say he's getting a box. He said he's getting a fucking box.
Yeah, I kind of have to show this off though. Look at this. Look at the prices on this thing. And we're not affiliated. This is just like we're fans of the product. We really like what they do. Mm-hmm. They have this awesome Jurassic Park theme box, right? Yeah, there it is.
Oh, it's coming in. We got it.
Yeah,
it's coming in. It's on its way.
Yeah, look at this. I mean,
I'll actually unbox one right now live so you can see.
You have one unopened right now?
Right now.
Well,
this is a penguin themed.
Okay.
It's a legitimate penguin bong. So, I mean, each bong that you get from a Hemper box comes with a banger, like a banger and its actual bowl that fit the bong. But these things are all themed every fucking month in random fucking supply. But look at this guy.
Oh, that's cute.
Oh, that's really nice.
You know
That's
what I mean?
really nice.
That's cute. I like that.
Yeah, I also add in too, because in the box, I'm assuming these came in. These like
yeah.
But
Those are
pipe cleaners.
Yeah. And then I'm actually gonna try one of these right now. One of these quick hitters, because I've tried these before. We'll try the grape one.
Word. But yeah, man, if you have the aficionation for bongs, this is definitely the fucking.
Oh yeah, look at this. Look, $100 value for $30. You get Jurassic. Jurassic Spark Bong, 45 degree 14 millimeter banger, limited edition Jurassic Spark stickers, a Hemper keeper, pre-roll 21 count filter tips, glass filter tip, 6 quick hitters.
Yeah,
this is and that's not even, and like just outside of that too. Outside of the box.
Oh, you can buy all this shit separately? That's cool.
Yeah, so You see this?
I like that.
Yeah, you can actually like Ness just said, you can actually go back and look at the other ones, like Pat's ones and shit.
Hey, quick
okay.
question.
Shit.
But yes, that's nostalgia right there, because I remember as a teenager, you wanted to smoke some weed and you didn't really have anything except for a can and a bottle of water on you.
Oh yeah.
100% yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Absolutely.
Yeah, this is the one, right? Look at this thing.
That thing is fucking awesome.
You know, but they have so much awesome stuff at such great prices.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and look at that one.
Don't we have that one, the ramen?
Now
The
that's
ramen? We have the ramen cup.
You have the ramen cup? Yeah, I mean this is some real, and this is actually something that had my eye too, the Ash Catcher Plus system.
Mm-hmm.
And they have
a fucking Pokemon trainer.
Yeah, I know. Look at how it is though. You put it onto any regular bong.
Mm-hmm.
You put it right there, and it's an ash catcher, and it does everything so that you get nice, smooth hits. So I mean, Hemper has a lot of really good stuff. That I'm looking at. I'm just
I have to send me their website in a Discord DM. I'll take a look.
And they also have supply boxes.
Oh, do they really?
Yeah. So you don't need the bong box. You can actually get just like there's different tiers again, but you can get a supply box.
All right.
Definitely worth it though. Definitely.
So,
worth it.
Are we not talking about what we're smoking on this week? Because we went through positive causes.
Oh, my boy, go for it. What you got?
So,
I was sleeping.
This is our comeback episode. You're good.
Yeah.
My dispo trip went well for my birthday, because my birthday was on Thursday. I got a half. I got a quarter of Burberry OG crossed with straw nana. I got a quarter of that. I got an eighth of OG wedding cake. I got an eighth of Kushberry, and then I got a gram of Kushberry shatter, which is what I'm getting ready to take a dab on right now.
Fucking nice.
So, yeah, the shatter's almost gone, obviously. But,
obviously.
But all right. I gotta turn my light on.
Andrew, the seat.
This thing is nice.
Oh yeah, yo, Hemper's holding it down, bro. Well, yo, Hemper, on some G shit, yo, you better fucking email us back, please.
Dabs.
We will put you on if you put us on.
Oh wow, look at the light that's coming out of his fucking phone.
God damn. But yeah, we over here smoking on some Platinum Haze Crumble Wax. Obviously by the boys that Lifted. You know, they be keeping your boy lifted every day.
Yeah, and while we're talking about lifting, I got here the Franco's lemon cheese, right?
Yes.
Can we talk about this branding real quick?
Let's go.
That it's incredible.
Yeah,
it's incredible.
Yo, shout out to Chris from Lifted, who's actually about to open another shop in Jersey City. Lifted is about a Market Street. Lifted is about to hold down Jersey City for good, bro. Shout outs.
They need to come down here.
Absolutely. Way down here. Way down here.
I feel like Lifted would be at like the beach or something, you know? Holy shit, dabs with the Samsung Arc of the Covenants S2E34.
God damn. The fuck?
iPhone 15 Pro. Kiss my ass.
No comment. Oh, we torching, Papi. Let's go.
Dab said he's gonna take a dab. His name is Dabs.
We're gonna rip with him. And you're over there just procrastinating, looking at screens like a bitch.
I'm smoking.
I know.
Bitch ass motherfucker.
Not smoking enough.
Nah, Dabs. We pulled out the gravity bong yesterday.
Yeah.
And we used this part right here of the bong. You see this?
Oh yeah.
This thing was full, Dabs.
Yeah. The fucking hookah bowl.
Oh shit.
we did the hookah bowl with the gravity bong, and there was like 4 of us smoking. We were trying to get Toshi to hit it too, but his lame ass fucking tricked Gio into drinking a disgusting ass beer.
You have a better chance of hell freezing over 5 times than you do to get Toshi to take a dab, a hit, or whatever at a public event.
But nah, man. Dude, he was. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. We got fucking news. We got news, boys.
What?
Toshi did it.
We got news, boys. Toshi has to get a new PS5.
Oh.
Why?
Won't turn back on.
Damn.
This is tragic. This is tragic as fuck. We are sorry. Toshi, we are sorry.
Sorry, Toshi.
God damn it, Toshi, why?
Guys, let's have a moment of peace for Toshi.
Yeah.
PlayStation 5.
Yep.
Moment of
Toshi
silence.
as well. One for Toshi as well.
I can't even do it seriously now. I can't do it. It was fucked up.
He's
said at a moment for Toshi as well.
Oh, he said he's heading to Best Buy right now.
He's heading to Best Buy right now.
Oh shit! Andrew said a 21 blunt salute.
Holy shit! Who's supplying the blunt wraps? Listen, man. I'll put snap with a fucking rip. How's that? A dab is like 27 L's.
Look, there are 20.
Jesus Christ.
There are 20 papers in here, and then there's plenty of other papers here, so there's enough. Okay, there's enough.
I like it.
Oh, Toshi, my man, I'm so sorry.
Sorry, Toshi.
No, he's actually headed to Best Buy, so everybody cross your fingers, say your prayers, and wish him luck that he gets a good fucking deal.
You like watching people get fucked for free?
That's the wrong button.
No, he got fucked.
No.
He got fucked for free. He got fucked.
How long have you had that PlayStation 4 since it came out, right?
Oh, it was time.
It was, man.
And it's lights out and away we go!
Get the digital edition. You won't ever be sorry.
I got the first digital and fucking disc. I don't care. I got.
You're welcome.
Thanks to oh, you know what? I'm gonna show it off because I'm so happy because Sanchez gave it to me and I'm very happy about it. Sanchez gave me a cute little housewarming gift.
Oh.
Oh, he put it in his collection.
Yeah, he did.
Nice.
You know what I mean?
Yo, wait a minute.
It up. So I needed the disc for the fucking. It was meant to be. It was meant to be, guys.
There it was. I'm telling you, he's got all that Batman shit out there, so it just worked. And then on top of that, when I pulled out the VHS up there of Batman Returns, everyone was like, "Oh,
yo, Toshi wanted to fucking buy it, and you said 2,000. He's like,
Yep.
No.
Yep. No, that shit stays with me because I will get a VCR one day.
Dude, you can find.
Those things are like what?
One. Go to Amazon.
Yeah, I know. Well, cassettes are coming back.
They are.
Cassettes are coming back. Now,
remember back in the 90s when cassette tapes were a big thing and you made mixtapes for your girl? Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
And then you made fucking mixtapes on CDs.
Well, that was burning them at the
That's
time.
when we had.
Yeah.
Yo, my wife,
and fucking the other shit.
My wife's got fucking booklets of those CDs from her emo days.
Yeah.
A lot of Taking Back Sunday in the tray, you man. Lot of tray, you man. Lot of it. Lots. So we have a awesome topic today.
Okay.
Our personal loadouts.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You know, it's not game specific. It's, mix and match.
Yeah.
You know, I usually don't go first, but I'll go first for this one.
Go for it.
So whenever I play like a team-based game or a co-op game, I usually like to run support.
Okay.
And you know, I started getting into medic a little bit more lately because I kind of like running into the action and saving people. But there's something about support that makes me feel like what I'm doing actually means something.
Okay.
And running a support that for specific games, you're an engineer, right? So you're fixing things that are broken.
Yep.
You're setting traps or keeping an eye around you for security. You know, for example, like if I play like a shooter, I always run support. So if I'm playing Warzone, for example, because Warzone is a little bit more tactical, or even like DMZ, or even right now Delta Force, right? Where Delta Force would just come in the console next month for free, guys. That's a fun one. And they have a Black Hawk Down DLC for free too. So I'm just saying.
Oh, that's cool.
But it's like, but when I play games like that, I like to run support. I like to carry heavy machine guns. I like to carry an AT4, which for those who don't know, which is just a fancy name for a bazooka. You know, I like getting trap mines and things like that. So what would I have? I would have some kind of really cool looking LMG gun, you know. But if we want to go original, give me the M249, the weapon I was assigned to in the military. Okay, I'll take that one. I know how to read the map, so I definitely would like I would definitely have a compass with a map with me at all times in one of my pockets, ready to go. And you know, just pretty much like a huge backpack full of tools and bombs and shit like that. You know, just to clear the way. And obviously, frozen pizza, or some kind of pizza that, you know how like they do it for the astronauts where they freeze dry like the ice cream sandwiches.
Why don't you just get the squirt, like the
squirt pizza?
Yeah, those motherfuckers.
As long as it has crispy bread in it, I'm down.
What if you could like put it on a croissant or some shit?
Like a what?
Like a croissant.
Oh, and you just reminded me too. How could I forget my patented baseball bat?
Always improving.
You know, I pulled it out yesterday. Everyone saw it. I told everyone I have a bat here. I like GTA, so yeah. I mean, I'm pretty simple when it comes to the loadout. So what do you guys got?
You missed it. He was fully erect with that. It was incredible. He just whipped it out in front of everybody. Not a shame in the world. You would have loved it. You would have loved it.
Yeah, people didn't want me to hit fireworks, but I did it anyway.
What about you, Fresh?
Yeah, what are your loadouts?
So, I play a lot of like RPGs. Obviously, I want to go to everyone's known well in fantasy. So, whenever I'm building a character, especially when it comes to stats, I'm more of a mid-range person. So I don't doing support or whatever, I can do that from a distance. I don't need to be up close and personal to do that. So I tend to do like magic, or in Cyberpunk, can you turn that down just a tad? Lose my train of thought. In Cyberpunk, I'm a net runner. So again, doing things from a distance. I like mid-range weapons, so assault rifles, or mid to long range magic, or fucking bow stabs and fucking shit like that. Like
That's badass. I didn't even think about magic.
Yeah, so if we're doing a game like Fallout, it's the same principle. I like mid to long range. Playing in Fallout 76, I am not a support person. I am because my character that I role play in Fallout 76 is a gung-ho, psycho addicted fucking
cannibal.
Yeah. So I don't play from a distance in Fallout 76. I like to be right up close on my enemy, which causes the people around me to be like, "What the fuck are you doing?" This is why you're dying all the time.
Mhm.
So, but yeah, that I'm a mid to long range RPG player. So, and I'm a dick.
And you're
all of them fucking character responses and everything else like that. If it gives me an opportunity to be sarcastic, you goddamn bet.
Is there like a specific weapon that you would what is one thing that you would always have on you?
Assault rifle.
Assault rifle? Any specific one that you like? M16, M4, AK-47?
So I like the M4. I prefer the look of the M4 in all of the games. Yeah, and all of the games that I've played, you can do a lot of customizations to the M4, which is really nice. I prefer my M4 with an extended clip and an ACOG scope because, like I said,
you're an ACOG guy.
I'm
really?
an ACOG scope guy. Yeah,
interesting.
Yeah. I like the ACOG scope, or I like the mid-range infrared. Those are my two.
I'm a red dot. I'm a red dot all the way.
Oh, I can't do the red dot, bro. It doesn't work for me.
I'm a red dot guy. Even in one's human.
I need that. It's not a full zoom, but it's not a technical zoom either. But it gives you like that fucking. I don't know. I like that tunnel vision look, like with that very slight fucking magnification on it.
A little bit of vignette.
Yeah, with the vignette. Yeah.
From experience, when I first used an ACOG, and every time I used the ACOG in real life, I fucking hated it.
Really?
It is not the same. It is not the same. I'm over here. I'm like, oh yeah, this is like the video games. Boop. No, where the fuck did it go?
Oh, guys. Newsflash: package secured. Toshi got a replacement PS5.
Good shit.
Good shit. Everybody that crossed their fingers, thank you.
Oh yeah.
It was because of you he was able to accomplish this. Because of you. But yeah, no. All right.
And that's God, baby.
So if I'm gonna go, it's both of you guys have game with, both of you guys have game with me. I have I guess a variation depending on the game I play. I like a good sniper stealth build.
Ooh, okay.
Oh,
you know what I mean? I like to be very hidden, sneaky as fuck.
It's Jay.
What up, Jay?
See you tomorrow morning.
I like to be hidden as shit. I'm also a red dot guy when it comes to my sniper scope. I like to adjust the sway. Like I love that look, just so I know when to pull as soon as like. There's just something about pulling it at the right time and hitting the mark, like where you're swaying. It just feels good to me.
Nah, dude.
I love the sniper build. Stealthy. I like to sneak around a lot. So a lot of my games, especially like Elder Scrolls Online, my character in that game is very, very stealthy. Like I have my stealth almost completely maxed out, and all the other championship points pretty much put at that. But oh shit. Working at Arrowhead. Nice.
Oh, he's working at the stadium. Oh shit. I hope you're enjoying yourself, my brother.
That sounds like a fucking great old time. I love it.
Hell yeah.
We will kick ass, and then we'll be back tomorrow morning once again. I'm excited. We're back in action.
Yeah, so, this is beautiful.
Now, now, Gio, what is your one go-to thing that you would always have, though?
Oh, see, that also depends on the game I'm playing.
Yeah,
you guys have also, like I said, played games with me. I like the gung ho build. I like the front lines right in your fucking face. So a shotgun is always at my side, no matter what. It's usually my secondary weapon, next to either an assault rifle or a sniper rifle, depending on the build itself.
Interesting.
If I'm doing stealth, I'm using a sniper rifle all the way with a shotgun as soon as from any close range. But for like gung ho, I like a nice melee build, not for nothing. I like a good melee build, like a bloodied build,
like a bloody build
in 76. Yeah.
What kind of melee though? Like for me, it's a staff.
A staff? Oh no, it has to be. All right. Bleeding effect is something I'm a fucking huge fan of. So sharp weapons are usually
Like
my
blood.
too. So I like when you inflict damage on an enemy and their HP is slowly decreasing as you're still hitting them with more damage, like and with any other melee attack.
Yep.
So bleeding builds or shit like that, I fucking love it. I fucking love shit like that. But yeah, and in Star Wars, like the old Republic, I play Sork, which is a sorcerer, and that's pretty much straight up magic build, all magic build, everything from fucking long, mid to long range. Oh Jesus Christ! What the hell is happening on Discord? God damn it! Toshi's very happy. He's excited. I'm very happy for Toshi as well. But yeah, man. I guess, like I said, it really all depends on the game. There's so many different games that I do like playing. When I did play Warzone for a time, it was the same thing. I was a rampant asshole running into fucking danger. So a shotgun is always my secondary. I love a good shotgun. Pump action is specific.
Yep.
That is the go-to.
Pump action. I like your style. Right. You know, you're like a
I like jerking
who
it.
said it, George?
I love that shit.
Oh, you got to give them the hot tour and spit on that thing. Get me?
Absolutely.
Yeah, listen, it's funny too, because like I always, whenever I see someone like Jonah, I saw him playing Call of Duty today. He uses a shotgun usually, and I just, every time I see someone use a shotgun and just go ham, I'm just like, wow, they're just like George Washington. Don't shoot until you see the whites of their eyes.
Yo.
You know, like just like pa-pa-da-da. But
like the game that I loved using a shotgun style weapon a lot was Destiny.
Destiny shotguns were good. Yeah, Destiny shotguns were good.
So I loved, like, I pretty much mained a shotgun, like, primarily.
Yeah.
Secondarily, I would put the assault rifle, but it was always a fucking shotgun, man. I don't know. It was just so fucking fun. God damn it.
Shotguns are good. If I use a shotgun, I'm using a spaz, like a Terminator
I'd use
style.
spaz too. Yeah.
That's a good one. No, pump action is my shit, man. I love the cock action. The hack like that.
Slugs or nah?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Good. Well,
no, for me it depends. It depends on the shotgun.
The better. Oh,
it depends on the shotgun.
I want to catch 3 motherfuckers in a row. Just
but the accuracy on slugs isn't always the best, though.
I mean, yeah, but this is why you got to get nice and up close. That's
it depends how you clean your weapon.
Fucking guy.
See, this is where we need games where if your weapon is not shooting correctly, you need to clean the motherfucker.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Red Dead, prime example.
Red Dead.
That was a prime. Yep.
That's right.
Red Dead.
I almost kind of feel like that was a mechanic in Breakpoint as well.
I never played Breakpoint, so I wouldn't know.
Oh man, you've never played Breakpoint?
No, I've never played Breakpoint.
Dabs, if you ever want to play, I'll fucking download that shit yesterday.
Okay.
I think it's on PS Plus. I'm pretty sure.
It's on PS Plus. Okay.
I'm pretty sure it is, but that's a game that I adore. I've played
What
it
is
with
that,
Gio.
Ghost Recon?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the only Ghost Recon game that I have not played.
It's not amazing. It's just fun to run around and shoot things. That's really because
I have Wildlands for that.
Yeah, me and Gio said that because I played Wildlands with Gio.
I love Wildlands,
and we played Breakpoint too, right?
Yeah. We did the whole Terminator shit, and we scared the shit out of people.
Gio told me about Breakpoint, I told her, I was like, yeah, I'll look at it. Never downloaded it.
And they took that away, by the way.
They took it away because they lost the licensing.
Yep.
But that was the best part of the game. The best part.
Literally, run into fucking ordeals with what was the one? I forgot who the hell was playing with us. We were running around, and you could literally go straight to the fucking option screen, like into the map.
Yeah.
And just flick the goddamn thing on and turn on Terminator mode. Nothing. there wouldn't be a load screen or nothing to change the environment. It's just instantaneous.
Yeah, yo, I'll tell you though, the one thing that was great about that is that it felt like a Terminator game. Like in that moment, with everything that game had, with all the robots and the androids, that thing made it feel like a Terminator game. And Kyle Reese's sneakers are dope as shit too.
Yeah.
Oh my guys, look at this picture before
Do
we get to the best part.
Bring it, do it, please. Yeah. In all his bitter glee.
That's crazy. He got a photographer. So we're up to the best part of the day, guys. It is time to
Spin that wheel.
Now here's a little Easter egg for you guys about that while Gio gets ready.
Let's hear it.
If for those who don't know, that spin the wheel is when we interviewed Colin Parker. So yes, Colin Parker's voice is in that original spin the wheel button.
Yes, it is.
Oh, look, it's a full wheel now.
I'm coming. You got a wicked glare.
Oh no, I know.
That's a bad glare. I can see myself. It's disgusting.
Yo, you know what? SAD, bro. Sad. And it doesn't mean what you think it means.
Can I do it?
Oh yeah, spin it. Ah! Oh shit, this is when I added.
What, today?
Yep.
Oh,
Favorite drugs to use in games for stat boosts.
Let's go! Guess what, folks? That's a full-out episode. That is a full-out episode.
I thought you'd love that.
Ladies and gentlemen, Starfield is back, baby. Starfield is back.
That is a Fallout episode, boys. Fallout. That's
It's
a
fun.
Bethesda
That's
episode.
today. That's awesome.
That's a Bethesda episode.
The drugs.
Oh.
You know what? That's a content video right there. The drugs of Bethesda.
Yes.
Oh
Yes.
my God, guys. Thank you so much for checking out another episode today. We are back. We'll see you again at the same bad place, same bad channel. Dabs, you know what to do.
Watch the commercial in the beginning of the show.
Oh, fuck.
No, it's not there anymore.
No, I can't do my joke no more. You're an asshole. Go to CleanSanchezMedia.com. Hit the Bong Rips and Video Games tab on there. Go ahead and get yourself some merch. We are going to have new merch coming up there, so the stuff that we have is going to be limited. Make sure that you guys check out Lifted.
Oh my God, yes, please. And that dispensary you go to too.
Oh yeah.
I can't shout that out.
Yeah, he don't want to dox himself.
Yeah.
I get that.
But yes, shout out to my dispensary. Also, make sure that you go to our link tree. All of our stuff is there. Make sure that when you do go to our link tree and stuff like that, you check out our little Hulu thing. You can get a month of Hulu, right? A month of Hulu.
Yep, 30 days.
30 days of Hulu for free. Yes, there's our link tree. Everything is right there at your fingertips. Merch tab, our actual podcast tab, which will take you to our Spotify, which you guys need to go and interact with us on Spotify over there. We have our YouTube up there. HelloFresh deal, which I completely fucking forgot about that.
I gotta take that off. That one's whack. No, nobody in our demographic eats healthy.
Listen. No, listen. Some people do. The HelloFresh is very popular. Out of all of like your meal, pre-made meal things, HelloFresh is the most popular. Keep it on there. You never know. And then obviously check out Dubby too. I have actually personally have used
Dubby is good. Yeah,
I like Dubby.
Yeah, Dubby is actually probably one of the better energy things, but we're trying for Ghost. We're really trying. I swear to God. And Jill's probably like, why is that?
Wait a minute. Speaking of, please.
What?
Ghost. Please.
What about it?
He said we're trying for Ghost, and I said,
yeah.
I want their cookies and cream protein powder. But yeah, go check it out. And Gio's probably like, why is that old logo there? It's because the new one does not fit. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll see
fix
you.
that. We'll fix that.
He said we'll fix that.
Yeah. I bid you adieu. We'll see you later.
Peace.